Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the Loxton community, boys and girls. Welcome back to the main stage. This afternoon, we're all about finding out who has won what in terms of floats, charity queen, and community ambassadors as well. So welcome to this afternoon's 63rd Mardi Gras for Loxton. If you weren't here to see the parade, it was all about play, and I was part of the commentary. And boy, was it a wonderful chance to see what Loxton could bring to us today. It was fantastic to see that Loxton came out in their droves to see what creations we could bring to the 63rd Mardi Gras play theme. I found it fantastic, lots of bright colours, lots of very creative themes out there. So I think the judges this afternoon, when they're judging the floats, when they had a hard job. They were sitting behind us, all huddled together, to try and nut out who would take home the winning float prizes. So this afternoon you have me. My name is Paula. I'm part of the Loxton community. I was also a Loxton ambassador for the 60th Mardi Gras ambassador, and I will be hosting this afternoon. So right now, I just want to remind you that tomorrow morning at 8:30 at the rotunda, which is in front of me and possibly behind you all, there will be a World War II service. It's an honouring service. We call it the Appreciation Service on Sunday. We are honouring the World War II South Australian military matron, Irene Drummond, and some local volunteers along with that, including Mr. Eric and Mrs. Lois Thrachin, and have a cup of tea after that. It's a wonderful service in the morning. If you have not yet gone to one, I encourage you to go, because Sunday morning at 8:30 at the rotunda, not only is it a beautiful morning to sit by the rotunda, it's also a very interesting opportunity to find out about our local World War II recipients of these. Some of the streets of Loxton, if you don't know, are named after some World War II, World War I war veterans. So if you want to come tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning to a beautiful morning to hear what the World War II Irene Drummond did during that period in her life, come along and hear her story. She has quite an interesting one as part of her World War II story. Okay, I've got an apology here I would like to read to you all. And this is from Tony Passon, MP, Federal Member for Barker. He has just mentioned that he would like to thank you all for the invitation to attend the 2020 Loxton Mardi Gras, but he is unable to attend today before he has other commitments on this beautiful day. So we accept and thank him for sending us the note of acknowledgement for the 2020 Loxton Mardi Gras. Okay, here we go. The moment we've all been waiting for the floats. Let's talk about that first. We have a few categories that the judges today had to go by. And the first one is for the most humorous float. This humorous float award was sponsored by the Olschwager family, and that's the Olschwager family funerals. The most humorous float goes to Ladies Probus. Well done, ladies. What a fantastic float that was. And for your effort, you win $250. So would someone like to come up on stage to receive that award? Come up. One of them. I'll come to you. For those of you who might have missed what the ladies got up to, they are an incredibly funny bunch of ladies. I've been to one Provost meeting and I was in stitches listening to them. They've come to the Riverview Lutheran Rest Home and presented a skit My family and my team who I work for, they were in stitches listening to them, and they did not disappoint today with their float. They were ladies dressed up as clowns that you could pop the little ball in, and they did very well. So well done and congratulations to the ladies probers. We're moving on. The best school float, and I tell you what, today that was hard. They were amazing, and they're getting better and better every year. It's very exciting to see the creativity, not only from the kids, but from the teachers and the whole school community as well. So that was a really difficult one, I'm pretty sure. So the Best School Float Award is sponsored by the Riverland and Mallee Conveyances Proprietary Limited. And that award goes to the Loxton Lutheran School. Well done. Is there a representative from the Loxton Lutheran School? Mr. Brad Williams is coming. Now, Brad tells me today while we're doing the floats that they pretty much had almost the whole school community. Is that right there, Brad?
Very close.
Very close. The whole school community came out for that. So well done to the Loxton Lutheran School. Well done, Brad. There you go.
Thank you kindly.
You're very welcome. Well done to the Loxton Lutheran School. It's really great that community get behind the schools. We're very fortunate to have so many schools a part of the Loxton community here, and I want to recognise every single one. Loxton Lutheran, Loxton North, Loxton Primary. We go for Woodley, the Early Learning Centre. We have so many available things. We have kindy. We have all sorts of beautiful opportunities. We have St Albert's, we have Little Albies, I think there's a playgroup there. So lots of wonderful opportunities for kids to get involved with school, and lots of opportunities for kids to get involved with community. All right, we're moving on to the Best Themed Float Award. This award today is sponsored by the Loxton Health Centre and goes to the Loxton Primary School. Well done to the Loxton Primary School. Do we have a representative from the Loxton Primary School? Or else I get to take the money home with me. No, here she comes. Did you resuscitate anyone? You never answered the question. Here comes Carly. Very good. Their themed float was all about the beach, getting wet and getting sandy, but not resuscitating anyone along their way. So well done to the Loxton Primary. Well done. That was awesome. Another very good float. Okay, we're going down for the Best Ambassador Float Award. This award was sponsored by the Directional Finance and the Bill Ebert family. This one seemed to be a very difficult choice for them all to pick, but they chose Matthew Puckey. I think that's how I say your name. Sorry, Matty, if I've got that wrong, but float number 33. Come on up, Matt. Well done, buddy.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you. Well done. Round of applause for Maddie and the team that got behind Maddie, which was Rosie Clark. Was that right, Matt? Rosie Clark got behind you, so well done. Okay, we're going to the Best Rural Community Float, and this one was sponsored by Ronco Motors today, and that one went to Mr. Ray Edwards' float. Now, if you didn't see Ray had a aeroplane. I think it was a World War II aeroplane. Was that the right Ray? A World War II aeroplane or an? No, it's coming up. Ray, what aeroplane was designed on top of your float?
Avro Anson.
An Avro?
Avro Anson.
An Avro Anson. I have no idea, but it did look good. Well done, Ray. Congratulations on your float win. There you go.
Thank you.
No worries. Okay, the last one for today for the floats, and thank you all for your patience while we go through this. The best overall float for the 63rd Mardi Gras themed play It's sponsored by Tankard Dental in the Riverland, and that one goes to the Loxton Lutheran School. Well done, Loxton Lutheran. That's all right. You can hand it. And Brad will make his way back to the stage. Well done, Brad. Again.
Thank you very much.
Get your bike legs on. He has to get his bike legs on to come back twice. Well done to the Loxton Lutheran School. But once again, I have to say, like just being part with Travis doing the commentary this afternoon or this morning, the floats were amazing. Every year it seems to get better and better, and I encourage you all to get behind the Loxton Mardi Gras to be a part of float creating, because that seems to be the most amount of fun everyone has, just getting behind it. It is a lot of work, and I totally acknowledge that everyone who does one, it is a lot of work, but when you see them going down the street, they do look amazing. So well done to the community of Loxton, to the schools, to all the independent people that put floats in. Just a general round of applause for the hard work you put into that. Okay, I get the exciting task also of doing the Orange Bowl. So for those of you who were down the street near the hotel, you would have heard the Underarm Orange Bowl competition going on. And I have 3 winners. They were equal first. Do they get to come up on stage? Have they got the Okay, you do get to come up on stage, so I'm just letting you know that in advance. We have Summer, Pam and Mark. For the 3 of you, can you come up on stage, please? Yep. All right, they're all coming up. This is Pam. Pam, well done.
Thank you.
Can I quickly just ask, what was your strategy behind the Underarm Bowl?
I actually wanted to be a good team player for my Riverland Respite organisation, so here I am.
Well done, Riverland Respite. So well done to you, Pam. Congratulations to you. All right, Summer, I've got to find out a little bit from you. What was your strategy or tactic for this, this underarm bowling?
Mine was wind the arm back and just let it rip.
And you won just for that. Yep. Well done, Summer. Good netball skills sort of in there. Congratulations. All right, and Mark, what was your strategy?
My strategy was to just throw it as hard as I could and hope that it went in.
Got a good underarm bowl there, and you're a soccer player. That's more the action than this one. Yeah. Well done, you. Well done, Mark. There you go. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'll give you that back. Okay, we're going to talk about the Loxton Community Main Street. Now, for some of you who might not know, there is a competition for the shop windows. And around the street, if you haven't had a look, I would encourage you to walk up and down the street a bit later on to see which street shop front decorated their front windows. So there is a competition. We call it the Loxton News Mardi Gras shop front competition. Now, the Loxton News donated the prize to win, and they get as a prize 2 quarter-page advertisements for their shop. 7 businesses in Loxton took part, and they decorated it to the theme of play. So again, if you haven't as a community gone and had a look, go and have a look. There's some very interesting shop front windows in Loxton today. The shop fronts that actually did do a display was Sports Power, Elders, Vaughan's, Muretti, Totally Exposed, Frankie and Dandelion, and Little Vibes. And I'll get to tell you who the winner is. So the winner for the shop front, donated by the Loxton News, is Little Vibes. Have we got a representative from Little Vibes to come up here and get their prize? Because if not, I get to take that one home myself. All right, I might give that to them later. So if you don't know where Little Vibes is, it's to my left on that side. You'll see it directly. Beautiful colours in their windows. It stood out, and obviously stood out to the judges as well. So well done to Little Vibes. And it wouldn't be a Mardi Gras without our sponsors. I'll just read out to you today who the sponsors were for the Loxton Mardi Gras for 2020. They were the Scouts of South Australia, so those of you who went to the movie night on Friday night, that was all created by the Scouts and supported well by them. The Loxton News, Henschke Transport, Riverland Cabinet Makers, the Loxton Wakery District Council, Ronco Motors, Olschwager Family Funerals, Nippies, Better Electrical in Berry, Loxton Iceworks, Riverland and Mallee Conveyances, Tankard Dental in the Riverland, Loxton Health Centre, Loxton Pizza Bar, the Asian Feast, Westbrook Agriculture and Directional Finance and the Bill Ebert family, and the OTR French Road, Loxton North. So a big round of applause to our sponsors in the Loxton community. And might I say, it's just amazing to have that amount of sponsors for a local community event. We probably could have more, but the amount of people that have donated and put this together is an incredible testament to the township of Loxton. Without sponsors, this event would not happen. So well done again to the Loxton community and the sponsors attached to that. Oh, she's gone. Okay, the Little Vibes have just got their award. They were busy taking up with their food. A big round of applause. All right. Okay. Well, I can draw. What am I doing? Hang on. Excuse us while we organise ourselves here. Okay. Not sure we can turn that around. I'll do it this way. All right. Today is certainly also about the firefighters of our regional community, and for those that have gone on and fought fires around Australia. It's a very important time in Australians' history to understand, learn and appreciate what volunteers do for our community, none more so than the community firefighters we have in our town, in our regional community, in South Australia as well. They have gone on and fought many fires over many months and still continuing today. So part of the Loxton Mardi Gras effort today has been, there's been boot shaking to raise money for the bushfire appeal. And I strongly encourage you, if you haven't whacked in that extra $2 coin, to do so. It's a very important cause. The shops around Loxton they've been raffled. And all the store holders have donated things. So I'm going to stick my hand in here, pull out a raffle. Okay, so we have a prize that's gone to C. Jackson. Carmel. That would be Carmel, I would think. Yeah, so well done to Carmel. What if... Does it have anything?
There's a big box over on the table, apparently. Here comes Carmel.
Okay. Liz is going to go do that work for Carmel. So well done to Carmel. But what we do need to recognise really, if you do have that extra gold coin, ladies and gentlemen, something that's the shrapnel that's left in your pocket before you go home today, please find a boot, find a place where you can donate. It's a very important cause and one that is very close to everyone's hearts. Okay, in just a few minutes, we're going to start announcing the Mardi Gras ambassadors. Firstly, I'd like to invite Oscar Burgermeister to the stage to come and stand next to me. Oscar won the 2019 Junior Ambassador and he was sponsored by the Mad Bar and Bistro in Marook. So Oscar, welcome to the stage. Oscar will be presenting the 2020 ambassadors with their certificates and sashes today. So Oscar, if you just stand there and look quite handsome, you're going to be fine. All right. Stay there, Oscar, and we'll go. They're just going to get a certificate first. I'll just run by who they were sponsored by. That's it. Oh, as we go? Okay. All right, you can have this one. All right, I'll just hand them to you, Oscar, and you can hand them. Okay. So the first junior ambassador I would like to introduce to you is Ebony Strother. So Ebony, can you come to the stage, please? A round of applause for Ebony, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You can shake her hand and... Okay, Ebony was sponsored by MGE Industrial Cleaning Supply. She had a fantastic float. Ebony, can you just come and stand over here? Ebony, what grade are you in?
I'm in year 6.
And how did you get involved with the Junior Mardi Gras?
Well, Polly's my bus driver, so she kind of asked me, and if I wanted to do it, I had to fill out an application form.
Well done for giving it a go. How did you go about creating a theme for your float, Ebony?
Very good. It wasn't hard at all because the theme was play, and what I do for play is go-karts, so it's very easy.
So if you didn't see Ebony's float, you were sitting on a go-kart. You had your go-kart on there, didn't you? Yeah. It was very much represented Ebony. That's something she really enjoys as her hobby, as her pastime. Apparently she's very, very good at it. So congratulations to Ebony for actually giving this a go. Well done to you. Stay on the stage. Okay, Oscar, you can have this one. Okay. The next junior Mardi Gras ambassador I'd like to invite to the stage is Sophie Summers. Sophie, can you make your way to the stage, please? And Sophie, you can come over here. All right, Sophie, tell us a little bit about the creativity behind your float. What was it? What did you do? And how hard was it to make it happen?
We did Princess Tea Party as our theme, and my mum helped me a lot with the float. We had a big tea party basically with me and a bunch of my friends dressed up as princesses.
You looked really good. It was a fantastic float to see going up and down the street. Well done to you. Now, Sophie, you are sponsored by Bodie and Rose Hair and Body Boutique. Can you tell me what was something fun you did as a fundraiser?
My favourite fundraiser that we had was the bingo night at Berry Hotel, and we all got together there and played some bingo.
Fantastic. Anyone of your team win?
No.
No, but bingo's a bit unique. It's a bit hard to win. It's very competitive, I've decided. Well done to you. A round of applause for Sophie. She had a wonderful float and lots of people on her float as well. All right, the next lady I would love to invite to the stage is Emily Arnold. Emily, can you make your way to the stage, please? Round of applause for Emily. Come over here, Emily. All right, Emily, who created your float?
Me, my family.
And what was it representing? Who was it representing?
The Natural Resources Group. I say MDB. I don't know how to pronounce anything, but yeah, it was a bit about the river.
It looked really good. It was very much about the river, very all natural, lots of natural resources on the back of that. Yeah. You look very at home, so it's something you must really enjoy being a part of.
Yeah, definitely.
You can definitely see that. Well, Emily, you were sponsored by them. You did a great job. Your float was amazing. Really enjoyed seeing all of them so far. But what was something you got out of the Mardi Gras, something that you personally learnt?
Like to give back to the community. It's just really good to do that. You feel really good doing that.
Well done, Emily. To give back to the community, something I'm very passionate about too. So that was a very great answer to a great question. We all like to give back to the community, none more so than being a part of the Loxton Mardi Gras. So well done to Emily. Round of applause. The next one I would love to bring to the stage is Sav Perry. Sav, come on up. Sav was sponsored by the Loxton United Soccer Club. Oh, hang on, Sav. Come and grab your certificate. Now, Sav, tell me a little bit about your float and why was it soccer?
Because my favourite sport's soccer and my hobby's sport.
So you love to play a lot of soccer.
Yep.
Your float was really good. I even kicked the soccer ball, but it didn't go very far. I think it went up in the air. Clearly, I'm not a soccer player. You're going to have to teach me some of those foot skills, I think. So what was something you learnt about the Mardi Gras?
I got a better experience.
You got some experience. What was something fun you learnt?
Nothing really. I don't really know.
Don't really know. Did you have a good time doing it, though?
Yep.
Good to hear. Big round of applause for Sav. He had a great float and he's done very well. All right, the last gentleman to come up to the stage is Matt. Matthew Pucky, come on up. I should say, come on down. Come on up to the stage. Now, we saw Matty before because he won a prize. Matt, come and stand with me. What did you win just before?
$250.
And what was that for, Matt?
Best float.
Best ambassador float. It was really, really good. What kind of things were on your float?
The washing machine was a Jack in the Box. We had a Lego house and a Ferris wheel.
It was really good. Who was in the Jack in the Box, Matt?
My friend Kelson.
I only saw the Jack in the Box pop up just as you were driving on by. I'm like, oh, there's someone in the box. He would have been pretty hot.
Yeah.
Well done, Matt. A round of applause for Matt. Thank you. Now, Matt was sponsored by Rosie Clark. I forgot to mention that too. So sponsored by Rosie Clark. And I'll have you know, I had the absolute pleasure of interviewing these lovely people, and it was a very difficult decision. We have some amazing young people in our community, and when they get behind something like the Loxton Mardi Gras and they all choose to become ambassadors, it might be a little scary for them, and they had to sit around a table and all talk to myself and to Margaret Wormold and to Jenny Lehman. And for some, that's a little bit intimidating when they don't know who you are. But for all of them, they showed great communication skills. And in a world where young people are really highly connected to something that's digital, it was lovely to have a conversation with each and every one of them. So to be honest, to all of you, well done. It was a very, very hard decision. And I'm very lucky. Out of all of them, I got Maddie's autograph. So if he becomes a famous magician one day or something like a famous dancer, I'm going to sell it on eBay. I didn't even bring it today because I framed it, Maddie. You're going to do some big things. So well done. I'm very proud of each and every one of you for taking this opportunity to fundraise money. And I'll tell you actually how much money you actually raised. I think I've got that written here. Okay. So do you actually know? Do you know how much money? So I'll tell you. Okay, so the junior ambassadors for Loxton, the ones that are standing right in front of you, raised $2,027. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. $2,027. Now that is a lot of money. Well done. Be proud. That is fantastic. I'm so excited. I'm now going to tell you who has won. Are you ready? Are you nervous? Excited? Yep. Now, in my eyes, you all did. Let me just put it out there. In my eyes, you actually all did an amazing job, but there can only be, unfortunately, one winner. So for 2020, the Loxton Junior Ambassador is Emily Arnold. Well done. We need to Oscar to sash you. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it was a very hard decision. Not only they just interviewed very well, it did come down to the wire. It was really hard. The calibre of children standing here today is a real testament to their parenting, to the community that back them, to the wonderful kids that they are and the students that they are at their schools, respectively. So well done. A big round of applause for the Loxton Junior Mardi Gras Ambassador. And a big round of applause for Emily Arnold for winning today. Well done, Emily. Okay, you can all sit back down. I'll invite Jenny to the stage. Okay. We're moving through this now to the Senior Mardi Gras Ambassadors. I would like to invite the 2018 Mardi Gras Ambassador for the Seniors, Jenny Lehman, to the stage. While Jenny is making her way up here, it will be Jenny Lehman this year who will sash the 2020 Senior Ambassador winner. Sadly, Ken Jeschke had passed away last year and is not with us. He was the senior winner for last year. So we have asked Jenny, who has kindly agreed on Ken's behalf to sash the Senior Ambassador for 2020 for this year. So the Senior Ambassador and the only entrant for this year is Mr. Ray Edwards. Ray, come on up to the stage. You can. Ray was sponsored by the Mill Corner Precinct. He had a great float. He also won money for the float as well. So congratulations, Ray. Thank you. You've been in it twice, haven't you? This is your second time.
This is the second time round, yes. Second time round, yeah.
And were you raising money for the same project or something different this year?
Yeah, no, same project. It's slowly advancing, and I would also like to say thank you to my support group. I don't have a committee as such, but I have a support group. Peter, Kent, Mary, Lance and Lorraine. And I'd also like to say that if anybody who is related to an Opes and would like to know how the Opes family fits in with my float, the Avro Anson, come and see me. I hope to be down at the float there until 3 o'clock. So if anybody related to the Opes family, I'd very much like to see you because I have a bit of history regarding Opes and how they fit in with my float.
Fantastic. Thank you, Ray. Now, you had that aeroplane on there on your float. Where is that going to go?
That's going to be mounted as a memorial in the Mill Corner Historical Precinct. We have a brass plaque as well to put on a rock. And then that model of the Avro Anson will be placed on a pole about 4.5 metres high. So that'll be on display down there to accompany the counterbalance down there.
Okay, just a question. Who made that plane?
It's been built by Josh McIntosh from NADA. Some people would know Josh and the family. Some people would know NADA, but there's a lot of people out there that wouldn't know where NADA is.
Very true, very true. All right, thank you, Ray. I will now give it over to Jenny, who is going to present you with your sash. I do want to let people know, though, Ray raised an amount of $632.95. So well done to Ray. A big round of applause. Jenny, I'll hand you over. You can sash Ray. Ray's gift is 3 nights at Tanunda's Langmile Cottages. So well done, Ray. It's a deserved win. We will soon see that plane that he showed on the Mardi Gras float situated at the Mill Corner Historic Precinct. It'll be raised, and so everyone who drives by will be able to see that. And well done to Josh McIntosh, who actually made that plane. It was a bit of an artist feat, really. Okay, moving on. I would like to now, we're going to start the formalities of deciding who wins what this afternoon. It's been a tough one, but a good one. But firstly, I want to introduce to you and welcome back Joe Pont, who was the 2019 Mardi Gras Ambassador and Charity Ambassador. So welcome back, Joe. Come up on the stage. Welcome back. Good to be back, Joe. Bring back some memories?
Sure does.
You had a good day last year too, didn't you?
Yeah, it was awesome.
What was your float?
I dressed up as a can girl. We were on the boat, so yeah, that was pretty fun.
And it was a pretty big boat. It took up almost half the street as you were driving by. I remember it distinctly. Well, welcome back, Joe. Joe has been just recently to the Tunarama. That's Port Lincoln's similar to Mardi Gras of Loxton. So I'm going to introduce to you our Tunarama queen for Port Lincoln, Belinda Curry. Come on up, Belinda. Big round of applause for Belinda. Big community round of applause. Welcome to Loxton, Belinda. Have you been to Loxton before?
Not since I was about 3.
Oh, you have been to Loxton before. Well, welcome back then to Loxton. And I know you've brought your family, your children have come as well. So I hope you've enjoyed your time here.
Very much so. They're sitting in the corner in the shade. They're a little bit tired, but they're doing all right.
What have you enjoyed about seeing what Loxton's done for the Mardi Gras?
It's actually been good because it's a bit smaller than Tunarama, but just seeing everybody out and about, I think is just the most fantastic thing. And I've managed to catch up with some friends I haven't seen for a while, so it's good.
Everyone has a connection to Loxton, I swear to God, they're all around here somewhere. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about Tunarama. I have myself been to Tunarama and we're blown away by their community feel as well, and I'm pretty sure Jo had some experience. So I'm just going to ask Jo what she thought of the Tunarama because she's just come back from it. So Jo, what are some of the things that stood out to you?
Definitely people standing there throwing a tuna around was quite a sight. And I also got to judge a sand sculpture competition, which was really amazing to see what some of the families were making. Yeah, so that was really cool.
Did you have a parade as well?
We did, yes. I got to sit in a car and it was a huge parade. I could not believe how big it was, very overwhelming. And yeah, I encourage anyone, if you're over at Port Lincoln around Australia Day, to definitely go check it out. It was really fun.
Fantastic. So I'm going to ask Belinda a little bit about her journey as an ambassador all the way over in Port Lincoln. Tell us the most highest fundraiser that you did. What was it and how much money did you raise?
We're just discussing that a minute ago, actually. I think one of my highest ones was actually me collecting bottles and stuff from football finals. I'm a football trainer back home, and I asked the league if I could collect the bottles and cans, and they said, go for it, just pick up the rubbish as well, and made a couple of grand out of that. So,
does that say that Port Lincoln drink a lot?
Yes.
Just saying, just what you said there, I'm just filling that hole right in there. Right, so that was your highest fundraiser, just collecting bottles and cans. So there you go, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen. There's an opportunity for Loxton people to get behind it. If you want to raise some money, go collect some cans and bottles. What was the funnest one?
One of my bingo nights, actually. I had a bingo night and it was a bit of a let's just see what happens. And half my A-grade footballers rocked up and got very drunk. And we're dancing the chicken dance half the night, so it was a fantastic night.
Did people donate their money to them to get them off the stage?
Yes, there was one lady going, if I pay you, will you sit down?
There we go. So having a good bingo session actually paid off in the end. Well, thank you for coming all this way and being a part of our Loxton community, Belinda. I hope you have had a great day seeing what we're all about, catching up with your friends, but also just being a part. Ours is definitely smaller than the Tunarama, so it is quite different. But we have a gift for you, and I'm going to get Jo to give that to. Oh, it's very heavy. There you go. Beautiful. Oh, I'm back on the page. All right. You get to stay, Belinda. Both you two can stay. Okay. I'm going to now introduce to you, if you didn't see them on the floats or missed it by any chance, the people that are the ambassadors for Loxton for this year. Melissa Blythman, can you make your way to the stage? Round of applause for Melissa. Melissa was sponsored by the Loxton Rotary Club. She's had an amazing journey. She's certainly been a part of the Loxton Rotary for many, many years. Come on over. I might move this so I can give you a bit of space here. Melissa, tell me a little bit about your experience. You've certainly been a part of Loxton Rotary and sponsored people like Jo, I think last year. You were all a part of the fundraising team for Jo last year. Who convinced you? How did that happen that you became the ambassador for this year?
Bert Haslam and Mike Woosnam came out and saw me, and I said, well, the only thing is I don't have family support because I'm not from here. And they said, that's okay, you've got good support with your Rotary family. So I was lucky that I had Rotary back me up.
Backed you up, either. Yes, you did very well. Melissa, tell me a little bit about the creativity behind your float.
Oh, that took about 3 seconds to work out. No, we were going to do another theme, but we decided to just do a band. So we were lucky enough that Noel Walker had everything that we needed to make a band, and then I just had to convince people to jump on the float with me.
Look, I wouldn't have thought that was hard, Melissa. Rotary are involved with so many parts of our community. I'm pretty sure they would have jumped on your float just to be out in community. Rotary are fantastic for our Loxton community in general. They back projects, they listen to your story, they get behind you 100%, and I'm very proud of their involvement in the Loxton community. They hear something and they're like, right, and then there's a team of people that get together and they make it happen. So it's really lovely that every year they can support Loxton in the Mardi Gras and be able to support them through fundraising and to find an ambassador. So Melissa is our charity ambassador for this year. So well done. I do want to ask you, your favourite fundraiser, Melissa, what was it?
It would have to be the champagne breakfast out at our place.
Yeah, you've got a beautiful place. So how many people turned up to that? Do you remember?
We had 110 people this year.
And how much money do you raise? Do you recall that?
No, I don't, sorry.
Neither do I. But well done. They've done, what's another fundraiser that you did? You've done a few.
We had a no talent show down at the historical village this year, which was lots of fun with the Loxton Probus ladies coming along. We had the Mayhem at Mantung, which was great, and then we had the Black Stump dinner, and we had our bowls night as well, lawn bowls.
Yeah, that's right. There's certainly been a lot going on for you. You've been certainly busy. Well done. So a big round of applause for Melissa, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Yes. So I'm going to get Joe, the last year's Mardi Gras ambassador for 2019. Joe Pont will present the charity ambassador for 2020, Melissa Blytheman. Well done. Congratulations, Melissa. Round of applause for Melissa. Now, Melissa did raise in total $10,400. That's a huge effort. So that goes into the Loxton community, and people need to put some, if you want some of the opportunity to, put it towards a community project, the Loxton Mardi Gras committee are asking people for later on, if you've got a project that will benefit the committee, to put in a grant-funded opportunity. So you write a bit of a grant and you put it in and you can possibly gain some money for your community project. So if it's something that's close to your heart and you realise you don't have enough funds, and the Loxton Mardi Gras, that's what this money is raised for, ladies and gentlemen. It's raised for community projects. So congratulations to Melissa. $10,400 is a massive effort. Well done to Rotary and to the community of Loxton to get behind that. Do you want to say something, Melissa? Do you want to say?
Yes. Okay. I'd like to thank the Rotary Club, of course, and I'd like to thank everybody in the community that came along to my fundraising events. It was very much appreciated. And everyone that's just helped out, just organising donations from shops and everything. But last but not least, I'd like to thank my husband, Daryl, who has been amazing during the last year. Thank you very much, Daryl. Love you.
Such beautiful words, Melissa. Okay, for 2020, the Loxton Mardi Gras community ambassadors, they were Nicole Langford and Beck McDonald. Can you two please make your way to the stage? Nicole Langford is sponsored by the Loxton Club Incorporated, and Beck McDonald is sponsored by Collins Industrial Distributors. So I'm going to come, Nicole can come first because she's walked up the stairs first. Nicole, what's brought you back to Loxton?
I love Loxton, so I've been away for almost 10 years, over 10 years now, and I have had the opportunity to come back. So as soon as I knew I was back, I actually contacted Liz DeMont and said I wanted to be involved in the Mardi Gras again to give back to the community.
Well done to you. So you've just decided to come back. I'm going to fundraise as soon as you popped on back to Loxton. Tell me some of the fundraisers that you did.
Well, we had a lot of fun doing the fundraising this year. We started off with a Bogan Golf Day out at the golf club, which was very entertaining. It was a great theme and everyone dressed up for that, and I'd like to thank the Loxton Golf Club for hosting that, and I know they got some good money off the bar from us that day. We also had a night at the races at the Loxton Club, which was great fun as well, so thank you to my sponsor Loxton Club for putting that on. We had a bingo night, thanks to the Bingo Charity for All Bingo for letting me host that. And tonight, actually, I have my last fundraiser. If anyone would like to come along at the Loxton Club, the Door Snakes are coming out of retirement this evening for one night and one night only to raise money and hopefully finish off tonight with a bang. So we'll see you all there tonight.
Good plug there, Nicole. Loxton Club, Door Snakes coming out of retirement, and the last Loxton Mardi Gras 2020 fundraiser for this evening. Well, thank you very much. Beck, come over here. Welcome to the stage. Now, Beck, who are you sponsored by?
Collins Industrial Distributors.
And tell me a little bit about your float. Who came up with the idea?
That was me. I wanted to do something that was recyclable because I think the environment's really important, and nature play is really inclusive for everyone because they can just pick up some sticks and make it. So
It looked really effective. Well done. I thought that was a very good looking float. Tell me a little bit about your fundraisers. What was the one you really enjoyed doing?
Well, as a community ambassador, I've only done one as the bingo. So I've only been a part of this since late December. So yeah, I've just done the bingo.
Have you enjoyed being a part of community, learning a little bit about, I guess, for one, what we do and why, and how did you get people involved in bingo?
So just through social media and it was the night of the really bad rain, so we didn't get as many people, but it's been really good. I learnt a lot. The other night we got together, we did our judging, and I learnt why the Mardi Gras came about and how it was raised money to make the pool. Yeah, so that was good.
Certainly the Mardi Gras have put lots of money towards different community projects. So well done, girls, for coming into doing the Loxton Mardi Gras, for being a part of community, for coming back, Nicole, and having another go, and for really bringing it to community's attention about why we do what we do. A lot of it, what we do is fundraise money. That money goes into community. We can then apply for that money and put it towards community-funded projects. It's a very important cause. It's something that is usable. It's something that we can put in. We can get money back from Mardi Gras and have them sponsor, really, from the girls, important projects that we might want to build or create or put money towards. It can go across the board. So I encourage you all, if there is a project, as I mentioned to you before, there's something sort of in the back of your mind and you're just not sure how you're going to fund it, you know the beauty of it, it will be community based or have a benefit, please think about just applying for community grants under the Mardi Gras. All right, no further ado. I'm going to stop talking. We really just want to find out who's won. All right, can I open it? All right, the Loxton 2020 Community Ambassador is... How long do you want me to take to open the... I'm all nervous. Oh. Direct the envelope. All right. The winner is Nicole Langford. Well done, Nicole. We will have Joe Pont provide you with the winning sash and the winning robe for the 63rd Loxton Mardi Gras. Congratulations to Nicole. She has come back to live in Loxton. She has come back and raised a lot of money. But together, I think I've got the total. Have I got the total amount?
No.
No, I don't.
No. Because that's still...
All right, so Nicole's done 2,100 plus more that she reckons it'll come tonight. So, well done, Nicole. Round of applause for Nicole. Round of applause for Beck. Congratulations. Now, Nicole, would you like to say a few words?
First of all, I'd like to thank the Loxton Mardi Gras Committee for putting on another amazing event this year. It's incredible to have this event running for so long, 63 years, particularly in such a small community that we have. I know it's been difficult in the last few years for everyone, and with the bushfires and all, everyone's been digging deep for all sorts of events, not just the Mardi Gras. I'd then also like to thank the Loxton Club for sponsoring me, and my amazing committee, which was headed by Tristan Kemp, who is now setting up for my next fundraiser. I know the Apex boys helped out as well, the Loxton Lions Club, and of course my amazing family for supporting me through this as well. Also thank you for Taylor for helping me with my float today. My beautiful dog Kia for enjoying being on the float more than what I did. No, she loved it. And just thank you to everyone in the Loxton community. It's just such an amazing town, and I'm very proud to come from here and to continue to come from here. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Nicole. I just want to say too, Polly Johnson, I know you're out there and I can't actually spy where you are, but Polly Johnson works tirelessly as well around the Loxton Mardi Gras. She is the lady, not only the bus driver for a bus, but also the lady who goes to the schools to talk about the benefits of being a part of the Loxton Mardi Gras. She does a lot of tireless behind-the-scene effort as well. So I just want a beautiful round of applause for the lovely Polly Johnson for the work that she does behind the scenes. And I also want to acknowledge Peter and Carla McGarry, who have been stalwarts of part of the Loxton Mardi Gras. So a lovely round of applause to the ladies and gentlemen of Mardi Gras, but they are really Mardi Gras. So Peter and Carla McGarry deserve a big round of applause for their effort behind all of this. And there is so many more people to thank, but the lady who is to my left is Liz Demont, and I want to really give a rousing applause to Liz. She has done a lot of that. Well done to Liz. She's also the lady who is a lot behind the scenes. She is busy. She's been running around like what we call the headless chook, getting things sorted and organised, and I really appreciate the time, the effort, the stress level. Everything that you put into this is 110%. So Liz, it's very, without you and without the McGarrys and your team that sits behind you, it wouldn't run the way it does today. And it literally has been really seamless. The parade went well, this afternoon has gone well, and it's none more for the effort of Liz. So thank you very much, Liz. Okay. That almost brings me to the end of listening to me. Just a few more things. I did want to let you know, and I did mention this to you before, at 8:30 tomorrow morning at the Rotunda in front of me and behind you is the appreciation service. So if you want to come and listen to what goes on, but who we're honouring, it's a very important piece of historical information that I think you should all come and listen to. So that is tomorrow at 8:30 at the Rotunda. I do want to invite you all to think about what the 64th Mardi Gras might look like. So if you've seen what you've seen this year, imagine what next year could look like. So if you've had good fun creating your floats, if you've had good fun just being out in community, if you want to be a part of the fundraising effort, please get behind the ambassadors for the 64th Mardi Gras ambassadorship. I'm pretty sure it'll go ahead, but we do need your support. One last plug, and then that's it from me. I might hand it over to Liz if she's got anything else to say. But get behind the bushfire appeal. Again, any shrapnel in your pocket goes towards such an important cause that's affected communities all over Australia. So any shrapnel before you leave, find a bucket, something that's got CFS written on it, and donate to them. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Thank you to the ladies on the stage, to the ambassadors, to Liz, the girls. It's been a wonderful afternoon. We couldn't have had a better day. Big round of applause to the Loxton community. You guys deserve it. You made this happen. Well done.